According to Wafa, the official Palestinian news agency, the Israeli military continues its bombardments in various areas of Gaza, targeting homes, shelters of displaced Palestinians, and refugee camps. The recent attacks resulted in casualties, including the tragic incident in Rafah where the Red Crescent reported 9 fatalities after an Israeli airstrike on a family's home. Over the past 24 hours, continuous Israeli bombardments in different parts of Gaza have led to the retrieval of 30 bodies in hospitals in Han Yunis city. The conflict escalated after Hamas's military wing, the Izzeddin al-Qassam Brigades, launched a comprehensive attack on Israel on October 7, 2023, citing continuous violations against Palestinians and sacred sites, especially the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Israel claimed 1,200 casualties and 5,132 injuries among its citizens in the October 7 attacks. Since the beginning of Israel's occupation of Gaza on October 7th, at least 23,469 Palestinians, including 10,300 children and 7,100 women, have been reported killed in the attacks. Thousands are believed to be trapped under the rubble, and essential civilian infrastructure, such as hospitals and educational institutions where people sought refuge, has been targeted. The Israeli military stated that 520 soldiers, including 186 during the ground invasion, have lost their lives since the beginning of the conflict. A temporary humanitarian pause was declared on November 24, 2023, for 4 days, later extended by an additional 3 days. During this period, 81 Israelis and 240 Palestinians were released as mutual prisoners. However, Israel continued to detain thousands of Palestinians. In the occupied West Bank and Jerusalem, Israeli forces and illegal Jewish settlers have caused the death of 343 Palestinians since October 7, 2023. The ongoing border clashes between the Israeli army and Hezbollah, starting from October 8, 2023, have resulted in 28 Lebanese civilians, 159 Hezbollah members, 5 Israeli civilians, and 9 Israeli soldiers losing their lives. A demonstration was held in Nelson Mandela Square in Ramallah, located in the central part of the occupied West Bank, to support South Africa's genocide case against Israel at the International Court of Justice, ICJ. During the protest, Palestinian Prime Minister Mohammed Shtayyeh expressed gratitude to South Africa on behalf of the Palestinian people and the Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO. He stated, "I salute you proudly as defenders of human dignity." Prime Minister Shtayyeh continued his speech, emphasizing that Israel faces accusations at the International Court of Justice and the International Criminal Court, as well as on the streets of South Africa, London, Paris, Berlin, Washington, Madrid, and Brussels. He highlighted Israel's alleged crimes against Palestinians from Gaza to the West Bank, branding them as acts of genocide. Posing questions about the deaths, shortages, and destruction in Gaza, Shtayyeh asserted that some choose to turn a blind eye to these actions. He emphasized that those encouraging Israel to kill and those committing the killings are both guilty. The Prime Minister concluded by underlining that all of Israel's alleged crimes were perpetrated against the Palestinian people. The hearing in The Hague addressed South Africa's case against Israel, accusing it of violating the Genocide Convention with its actions in Gaza. South Africa presented its arguments and evidence, claiming that Israel's deliberate actions against Gazans demonstrated genocidal intent. The session concluded after the South African ambassador to Amsterdam, Vusimuzi Madonsela, presented the 9 provisional measures his country sought against Israel. Tomorrow's session will feature Israel presenting its defense.